Man, who doesn't love some amazing fried chicken strips? Look at those strips right there.
Yeah, I think they're my favorite.
In this video, we're going to make some amazing fried chicken strips using some chicken tenders that are just going to be way better than anything you can get at any fast food restaurant for sure.
Hands down.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Savoring. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Richie, so let's get right to it.
So here's a look at all the ingredients we're going to use to make these awesome chicken strips. Along with the chicken, we're going to use a dry batter and a wet batter.
For the dry batter, we're going to use all-purpose flour, cornstarch, and baking powder. And for our seasonings in the dry batter, we're going to use some onion, some paprika, some smoked paprika, some yellow mustard, some ground pepper, some oregano, some cayenne pepper, some garlic powder, chili powder, some salt, and a little bit of MSG. For the wet batter, we're going to use some buttermilk, some hot sauce, and some eggs. Very simple.
So for the chicken, we're not using the whole breast and cutting it into strips. We're just going to use the chicken tenders from the breast. We're going to show you guys a trick how we pull this ligament out so you don't have to deal with that tough, chewy ligament in there.
All right, so we're going to start. Here's this tendon or ligament that we're talking about here. A lot of people just fry this up. You can, but it's going to be chewy and crunchy, and it's very unpleasant. So you get a little fork and kind of stick that ligament through it, and grab you a napkin, get a good grip on it. And then what you want to do is just hold pressure against the fork.
And pull that baby right out of there.
Pull that baby out. Just pull her out. She's going to come right out. Watch this, how cool this is. So as it comes out, not only you're pulling the ligament out, but it almost kind of butterflies that chicken breast a little bit, which is going to give a really good appearance, and it's going to help with the cooking time.
And also, I find when it butterflies the strip, it also gives more surface area for more batter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which gives more flavor.
Sure does. Okay guys, see, so this is what they kind of look like when you pull that strip out. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is start with the wet batter, and this will also act like a marinade. If you wanna do this well ahead of time, you can stick this in the fridge for hours and let that buttermilk marinate in. So let's crack 4 eggs.
Gotta put a little shell in there.
Sometimes. Yeah. So we're gonna add a cup of buttermilk and about a 1/4 cup of hot sauce. So in the wet marinade, we're going to add some pepper and some paprika to it also.
That'll give it some good flavor, also some nice color.
We're going to bust up them yolks and we're going to get to mixing.
Got to get everything whisked really, really good.
Really, really good. Really, really good. Get all the stuff, scrape the bowl. We don't want no clumps of paprika or pepper in there.
All right, now that we got our wet batter all nice and mixed up, we're gonna throw those chicken tenders in there. Let them start to get a nice little marinade going.
They're gonna be good. A lot of times I do this the night before and put them in the fridge and just let them marinate all night.
Oh yeah. Make sure they're all nice and coated.
And you wanna mix them around and make sure there's no dry spots on this chicken.
Nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Into the fridge they go while we make the dry batter.
So today we're going to be using a batter bowl. If you're not familiar with one, these things will make life really, really easy. And we'll go ahead and put a link in the description in case you want to pick one up.
Yeah, I love them.
All right, so take the bottom of the bowl. We're going to add our flour. Then we're going to add our cornstarch and then our baking powder.
And we'll put measurements for everything in the description of the video.
We're going to shake it up and we're going to start adding our spices and seasonings. All right, once everything's in there, let's get to mixing. Take a whisk and mix all this stuff up. When you think it's mixed, keep mixing. You don't want a clump of spices in one chicken and no spice in the other, so mix it really, really good.
These seasonings in this dry batter make all the difference. This is where all your flavor is going to come from, or at least a lot of your flavor anyway.
Yeah, this little recipe is the most unbland chicken in the world. This is good.
Yeah,
so much flavor.
Yeah, this has good flavor. You might not even have to dip it in anything.
Yeah.
You know, you go get chicken strips at a fast food place, you got to dip them in some sauces and make them have some flavor.
Yeah.
This you don't really need that.
Not at all.
Flavor comes built in.
Built-in flavor. All right, time to batter them up. So we're gonna get the chicken out of the fridge. We're gonna put 5 or 6 at a time in here. We're gonna mix them around. We want them coated perfectly. We want them evenly coated and perfectly coated. No wet spots. All right, so here's how this batter bowl works. Once you get everything in the bottom and you get everything mixed up, you're gonna put the separator tray on here. You're gonna pop the cover lid on top, and you're gonna get to shaking. I like to shake front, back, side to side, up, down.
Left, right.
Left, right.
BA start.
Yeah, BA start. And then when you think it's about ready, turn it over and sift all the stuff back to the bottom. All right, now pop the lid, and this is what the most amazing battered chicken looks like. Wow.
Perfectly battered. Man, oh man.
So I'll take these, put them on a plate, let them rest a little bit. I don't put them right in the grease, and then I'll batter the rest up and get them ready also. Today we're using a countertop deep fryer. Got the oil set right around 360 degrees. We have a cookie tray with the drying rack on top. Look at them chicken, man. They look like they could almost be eaten right now.
Yeah, just from sitting, they've kind of turned a little golden, but just wait till we fry them and they get nice and golden. These are going to be beautiful.
Yep, so once you get them going, I like to fry 4 or 5 at a time. You don't want to crowd the basket too high and drop the oil temperature.
Yeah, you don't want to overwhelm the fryer. These countertop fryers like this, they have a tendency to drop temperature and take a long time to regain back.
Ooh, about a minute or so already. Yeah, about a minute or so in, I like to take it and shake that rack, make sure they don't stick to the bottom.
Man, these are going to be so good.
Man, so when they look about like this, I'm going to move them around just a tad and put them back in. They're just about ready.
They're getting close.
Oh yeah, golden brown, baby.
Beautiful.
All right, once they're ready, put them on the rack. That's going to help them dry and cool.
Yeah, you don't want to go straight from the grease to your mouth, that's for sure.
No, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to do the rest of these, and I'm ready to try them. They look too good, and I'm starving. What about you?
Oh yeah, let's give them a shot.
All right, let's jump in.
All right, bro, you ready to try these chicken strips?
I'm ready to try it. I'm gonna give me
some good, nice, crunchy,
I like lemon.
homemade chicken
want some on
strips.
yours?
Yeah, put it on the whole thing.
Just a little bit.
Just go over the whole thing with it. That's fine. Couldn't hurt.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's good eating right there.
Yeah.
I have a feeling these are going to be more flavorful than what you can get if you go to a restaurant.
Well, I know they are.
I just have that feeling.
You want ketchup? I'll dip my
I
first
might
one.
try.
I won't double dip.
Okay, I'm gonna try it without just to see. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's good.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Mm.
Packed with flavor from the dry batter and the wet batter.
Mm.
All those seasonings you put in there. And the chicken's just tender and moist. So good. Mm. There's no ligament to worry about either.
Right.
If you don't like that.
Mm-hmm. They're very flavorful.
Yeah. And not too hard to make.
Mm-mm.
And cheap. It's cheaper than going to a restaurant and buying
And
those big
hopefully-
chicken strips.
Well, that plate cost $9.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way to go.
That'd be like $50 at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Very good. You guys got to try these out.
You gotta try them. They're so good. They're full of flavor, easy to do. No brainer.
Yep.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video or learned anything at all, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so we can continue to bring you more awesome recipes in the future. See you guys on the next video.